Check. What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Spotted the Don. Of course, it was my boy DJ
Trini D. They call me Trini D. This is Thursday Night School. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank y'all for tuning in. It's another Thursday, October 17, 2019.
Yep.
Halloween's coming up.
You ever got your outfit yet?
Nah, man. Yo.
So my question is, what are you gonna be? Last year you did the superhero thing.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know what I'm gonna be yet.
The last couple of years I've had long hair.
Yeah, so this is new.
This is very new.
You already did Trini Stark.
Yeah, I've done Trini Stark.
You can't do that.
I'm not doing that's cosplay. That's for the Comic Cons. Halloween. I don't know. I did Aquaman last year. I've done Batman a couple times.
Facts.
I've done a pirate, like a Pirates of the Caribbean. Because I get my Johnny Depp on with my long hair. But no, I really don't know, man. Like, what's a brown dude with short hair? Like who could I emulate right now? Who's buzzing right now?
Hassan Minaj.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that.
Hassan Minaj?
Patriot Act all day, man. I get mistaken for Hassan anyway, man. I'll be walking down to my school that I work at, and they be like, "Oh my God, I see you on Netflix."
Oh shit! I mean, if you do that, you better get
what's up?
You better get off all them signatures,
But like that would be easy. It's just instead of turning my hair to the right, it'd be to the left. That's it. And I'm
moving it over.
But nah, I got to think real hard about it. We got 2 weeks. What you thinking of, man? What have you been before?
Honestly. Because one of the girls in my office was like, "Hey guys, let's do like the Power Rangers."
That's dope.
But then we like all thought about it, like nobody really bought outfit yet, but her. So it's like
the only Pink Ranger there.
Yeah, she's just gonna be the Pink Ranger. But we're like, is anybody else gonna jump in this? Because we're gonna be the first generation Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So everybody gotta be racially coded.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, which because they weren't really PC.
Exactly. So I was gonna be like the Black Ranger. We have McCloskey, who's like, I guess he's part Irish. He's gonna be the Green Ranger. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations where you think about it like, God damn.
You're like, yo. I'm surprised that Jason, when he was the Red Ranger, I'm surprised they didn't have like a Native American. I'm like, that would have been really bad. Really bad.
Oh, you're right.
That was a Key and Peele sketch, by the way.
Yes, exactly.
They had him as a Black Falcon.
So my whole thing was, I don't know, outside of like talking about it, like I really don't know where I really want to be. It's just, it's one of the things where you're in on situation. You're thinking about it. Okay, cool. You're seeing a whole bunch of different outfits. You're going on like partycity.com.
Yeah.
You're going on all the websites. And I'm going to go to the Spirit store because it's like right around in front of my office.
Yeah, that's always buzzing right now.
And that's why it's about to be packed.
It's going to be packed.
So I was going to try to do this like literally like last week. And then you think about it like, oh shit, I waited too long.
No, I was going to say we got to do it this week for sure.
Exactly.
Like, you're right, because the weekend after, oh my God.
It's going to be horrible.
But Orlando is lit for Halloween. That's another thing. Like,
I can't wait.
If you've never been downtown Orlando, like it's probably the most packed night downtown. Next to New Year's, which is still honestly like Halloween in downtown Orlando. Mm-hmm. I realize why, because not a lot of cities have a downtown like Orlando, where it's kind of like one strip.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then a bunch of blocks like on the side, where Orange Ave is really the main street. So go enjoy it. Like, if you really, tell us what you're wearing and stuff, and give us some ideas, because we obviously don't know what the hell we wearing. But
if you got ideas for my homie, he's brown skinned and proud. I'm black and proud.
Yeah.
Let's be real. There's not very many good outfits for people of your kind. Let's be real.
No.
Unless you're gonna be a Bollywood star. I don't do that. I don't want to do that.
They don't get it. They don't know who I'm doing. Be like, oh yeah, I'm Sharuka Khan. They be like, bless you, and
what?
I'm like,
I'm not.
I'm like, just
you know what? Amir Khan.
You're gonna be the boxer. Just keep it like that. It's literally Hassan Minaj, Cal Penn, which is Kumar, and Aziz Ansari. Like, apparently I look like all three of them. So
let's be real. Like, everybody boxes everybody in. Let's be real.
Yeah, I get it. In reality, if you haven't seen a lot of brown people in your life, which America hasn't, but I get it. You relate to all of them. But y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna be that first brown representation in hip hop. Okay.
Yeah. And also, real quick, like, so you're not DJing at Bullet Bar this year?
I'm not.
Are you gonna be downtown as just a spectator?
So I think I like that term, spectator. Yeah. Because I will be watching. I will be looking. He'll
be on the street clocking.
I'm gonna be looking for them nurses. I'm gonna be looking for them cats.
Oh yeah, slutty nurses.
I want to see how slutty you can get.
I want to see the hem a little high, and the little nurse hat.
If you got any Gamora or any Marvel outfits, that would be dope. Captain Marvel would be dope. I don't want to see any Nipseys. Please don't let your babies dress up as Nipseys. Come on, man. Please don't. Your baby wants to be Batman. Your baby wants to be Spider-Man. Okay, it just came out. Don't let him be Nipsey. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be DJing this year, man. Last year I DJed for New Year's, and I think for this year I'm just chilling back, man. I'm taking a step back, but. Yeah, that's Halloween. I mean, it's gonna be lit in Orlando. That's why we got to bring it up. Yeah, I mean,
big facts. Like downtown, any big holiday, really.
Yeah, but like, so I've been back home to Fort Lauderdale, and like, it has a strip similar, Los Olas Boulevard.
Yeah,
nothing near as close as Orange.
But is that like center? It's not downtown. It's a little off the side, right?
It's downtown, but it's also not. It's near the beach, so there's another section on the beach. If you go on the beach,
I've been on the beach strip before.
Exactly, and Los Olas connects to the beach. But my point is, even in Miami, like there's. Like,
you gotta go to Wynwood.
Yeah, that's my point. Wynwood is a great strip, but
it's
like,
not downtown Central.
But it's not South Beach. Yeah,
Brickell is a little off.
It's kind of on the coastal, like by AAA. So I'm telling you, Orange Ave is the perfect closed location. Unless you're in New York or city like that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Orange Ave is basically a taste of New York because everyone's in costume just walking down. So
they block off the road.
Police is there. Police and like it's a real deal. Holyfield.
I don't know if you were there when they set off the tear gas.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, I wasn't there.
Guys, they set off the tear gas on everybody because people were congregating trying to get them numbers. You know what I mean?
So I think they might have to do it this year because they're gonna be a lot of jokers. There's gonna be a lot of jokers.
A lot of jokers.
They're gonna bring that back.
Jokers
yeah,
too.
A lot of dancing jokers. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, especially not DJing. I'll be spectating.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'll be out there clocking. You know?
Yeah, I'm
I got a girlfriend. I'll be clocking anyway. Don't snitch. don't snitch. I got a girlfriend. I'll be clocking anyway.
No Takashi this time.
No Takashi 6ix9ine, bro. But how was your week besides everything else?
It was good, man. Just listening and catching up to my hip hop. Caught up on the Young and May album.
Let's get some vibes.
Enjoyed it, man. I needed some bars in my life, my dude. I needed some.
And I told you what she came out. She came hard.
Bars, bro. Looking back at this track list, I like the Petty Wop too.
Okay.
I don't think that
it was a nice switch up a little bit.
Yeah, and I think it was just cool because she was like, "Y'all like the first joint. This is the new one." I like the stubborn ass. That was dope. Smooth Criminal was actually really cool too. That was just the type of Cold War with Zaytoven. That's the one I really like. Yeah, Zaytoven killed that beat. I love just listening to people at the gym and just zoning out. Like if you could really make me zone out, that's how I know you're the gym worthy artist.
And she was, I think, was it 45 minutes?
No, she was a minute. She was an hour. And
okay,
7,
so she was the long.
Yeah, I ran her through the whole session, and I was like, this is dope. This is what I've been missing. And love her beat selection. You know, she still kept it kind of hip hop too, but like, you know, had her that flow to it. But I really enjoyed it, man. Another album in the same exact light that I had to listen to like twice was the Kevin Gates album, man. I was very much. I
also said on that.
And I gotta give it to you, man. You hit the nail on the coffin when you said like he's a vet and he's like hit his net. Like he just knows his sound, bro. It's like you listen to every song and every song just sounds like mastered. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like
it sounds like he has. Like we said, it sounds like he hit his stride, but it sounds like he knows the control is there.
Exactly.
He's not doing something too wild, too left field. No. The control is.
He's like, this is my sound. This is what I'm doing. But this is also not something that's like, for example, The Baby. I love The Baby's album, but that's for what it's worth. It's going to be the same exact flow, and we know it. Kevin Gates, like, it's not the beats that sound the same. It's not even the flow that sounds the same. It's just him. And you're like, damn, it sounds the same because you rapping, then you got a cool hook. Then you rapping, then you got a cool hook. So I think it's dope. I think both of them really kind of surprised me. As somebody who doesn't listen to both of those artists, Young and May and Kevin Gates had some surprisingly good albums for this past month. So go check them out. It's really brand new hip hop, both of them, September and October. So check those albums out. We've been talking about them, so check them out.
Did you get a chance to listen to Wale's album?
No, and that's the one that was next on my list. What about that?
It was good. But I guess it's kind of my fault. I didn't get like to sit down and sit with it.
Okay.
Because I was kind of going in and out. I'd do some stuff. It was just, honestly, I'll be real with you. I didn't give Wale's album a fair shot.
Damn.
And that's on me.
You can't do that, man.
That's on me. And I don't want. And I'm not gonna say. I say it was good, but I don't want to get a full account of it.
Okay.
Right now. Did you get a chance to listen to Danny Brown's album? Because you saw me post about it.
I did, and you were very, 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 very hyped on it. I did not get a chance to listen to it. I'm looking forward to a little bit more than wow, that's crazy. That's a Wale's album. I'm looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, which is Danny Brown's. But you had some good things to say about it, my dude. So you were very, very happy. What'd you think, man?
I just really feel like it's kind of like the Kevin Gates thing.
Okay.
Where he's almost damn near 40 now. Like he came into the game at 30.
That's crazy, yeah. And you felt like he was like an 18-year-old
exactly,
kid.
Exactly, because he was wild. And the haircut, the missing teeth.
again, this is what we are going through now. This is what we are going to literally have to just live with.
It's the new hustle, new finesse. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you know, they didn't really have ways to finesse it, but they found ways to cheat the system by other means. You know
Absolutely,
what I mean? I believe the first one way of doing it was combining the ticket sales with the record sales.
Yeah, you're right.
And you package the bundle of it. You buy a sweater, you get an album. You buy a shirt, you get an album. Buy a poster, you get an album.
But the difference was those were physical things that had to be moved,
and they could be counted,
and they could be literally counted. Now you got just streams. Like people don't understand how easily that could just be.
But not even just that. Each streaming service has their different number of streams that equals a sale.
Exactly.
So there's no like one exact number.
Exactly. We talked about it. Like Spotify has their own, Apple Music has their own. It's all different merits. So.
Be well. You can find us on Spotify and iTunes.
And Apple Podcasts as well. We're also on Google Play as well. Just search us. Thursday Night School. Thursday.
I had to finesse the plug. You know what I mean?
I loved it. It was a great plug. We are connected. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Yeah, we're literally are plugged in. What's up?
What to do?
All right, let's keep talking.
Thursday Night School. At the end of the day, it's great marketing, man. Like, and that's the marketing in me. I hate it. The musician in me hates it, but the marketing in me is like, yeah, I get it. Like,
especially with the way music is not moving as physically very well.
No, not at all. Music isn't in a great space. You know what I'm saying? Before, I mean,
it's gotten better since streaming. The streaming has really finessed it.
Yeah.
But it's still not to where it was pre-Napster.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh, great like time of when it turned. I would say right around that early 2000s, right around Napster, it did start sucking, man. I hate to say it. Quality music went down. I mean, money wasn't being thrown in. This is the end game of it, which is crazy how we just learned to live with it. But you're right. I think like prior to that, we had the good music. We had to actually go to the studio music. You know what I'm saying? We had the real producers, even though they got overpaid maybe sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, they still made great music. They was in the studio do that again.
But I really feel like the explosion of what we have today, as far as many producers we have, as many rappers that we have, music being available now is great.
And
the problem is that people aren't really taking time to make it quality because it's so quickly consumed.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I mean, that's just, again, the end result of things like Napster and things like the physical copies dying down. But look, man, I think that Summer Walker's album was great. At the end of the day, even if she was robbed of getting that number one, go listen to it. Like, go stream it. You know what I'm saying? Let's make her get back number one. But, I mean, shouts to Super M's marketing team. That's just genius.
You can't, honestly, if they got a machine, but I can't remember who she signed up. Super M just has a crazy machine behind them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Summer Walker herself, you know, for her to accomplish that against a machine.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's still amazing.
That's a win. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not denouncing Super M. Like, they consist of a bunch of popular groups called EXO, Shine E, NCT 127.
Are they members of all the groups together?
There's 7 members in there, and all of them are separate groups, like by themselves. So like, there's a group of 2, there's a group of 2, there's a group of 3, something like that. There's an artist and stuff like that.
So like, it literally is like Wu-Tang Clan.
That's what I'm saying.
Branch off.
Yeah, because they broke up into
like Cash Money.
It's a super group. That's why they're called Super M. So my whole point is for Summer Walker to be in that conversation. This is much more of a dub worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide.
Yeah, this is much more of a dub. People are going to listen to you now that you're in the headlines. We're talking about you.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for it. But at the end of the day, as much as I hate to see it as a musician, you can't deny the marketing, because like, this is what you get. I don't want to see it happen. I want to see them put a block on it. But it goes back to the Khaled situation. Can they put a block on it now when they've had all of these
cat's already out the bag?
Yeah, you can't denounce these sales and change the law. So this is an interesting turn of music, man. I want to see how people capitalize on it. But you're right, the quality has died down because people are now just trying to get that quick hit, that quick listen. That's what the streams are for. So welcome to 2020 music, baby.
Well, not even just that. I feel like quality's died down, but people who make the most sales, get the most eyes on them, are the people who do spend that time. That's the reason why Summer Walker did good. That's the reason why you have Kendrick Lamar doing good. That's the reason why you have J. Cole doing good. That's the reason why you have the top tier artists having great responses. Those artists that take a little bit of time, they throw their music out there, they're not the ones who last very long. They're like They're like fast food.
No, it's a great example, you know, and everybody else is soul food.
Exactly.
And that goes back to something that our homegirl Ari had when she was on here the other day. She was saying she feels like there's a phase turning in music, how it's getting back into that vibe, that soul feeling, you know? It ain't just about the words, and it ain't just about like the, you know, like bopping. It's just like the feeling, like you want to feel the music. So I feel like we are getting into that, but at the end of the day, there's always been like in music, no matter what genre, there's always been like the mainstream and then like the real underground, like fans understand it. This is just how it is now. 2020 is going to show you the underground is real feel good, soulful, like energy music, and then the mainstream is going to be who's trying to play the streaming numbers game. It's very obvious now, but pay attention.
Yeah, facts, man. But of course, like we said, we do love Summer Walker's album.
Please check it out.
It was very reminiscent.
Just check it out. It's called Over It. It's beautiful. It's number 2 right now. Let's see if we can get it number 1.
Facts. So right now, we're gonna switch it to the topic. We're gonna talk about that dirty dude,
my boy,
radio.
Who we got?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, man.
If you haven't heard, he actually is in some legal trouble, y'all.
Yeah.
He just can't keep his hands off the ladies.
Yeah, and oh, man.
Now it's up to 14 women, bro.
So
it's up to 14 women, fam.
14 women have come forth, and I think only like 4 are prosecuting. 2 to 4. I think it was like 2 that were originally, and now 4 in total, and that's it. The rest are definitely not. But at the end of the day, you got 4 girls prosecuting against you for this. Like that's not good.
You know, you heard that they're like saying he told one of the girls like he wants her to pee in his mouth. Like,
oh, I didn't hear all that. I heard
honestly, that sounds like a favor to me.
But that's straight.
I'm not the one getting peed on. Like Riley from Boondocks. I see pee. I move. He sees pee. He wants to be up under it. I don't know about you, Cuba Gooding Jr., man. You was doing good. Had radio. Man. What was the other movies he's been? He's been in the.
We mentioned him a couple weeks ago on Boys in the Hood. He's
Boys in the Hood. Legendary actor, man. Snow Dogs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He is a legend, man. He's 51 years old. He's very much a legend in those types of movies.
He's looking crazy in them pictures.
But so that's what I wanted to bring up. So you have 4 girls prosecuting against you, right?
Facts.
And I get that you're gonna plead not guilty because if you really believe that you did it, okay, go ahead.
Facts.
That's our country. You have the right to do that. But in your court case, in every single one of your pictures, you got this
weird ass creepy smile,
just
fam.
like the smirk never left. You need to have at least 1 second of serious face, like
one somber moment.
I googled him right now. I'm looking through all of the pictures. Everything on Google Images for the first 6 pages is his court case pictures.
He looks high walking
There's nothing else but his court case picture.
Oh my god!
And
it's a weird smirk, really creepy looking grin.
You hit the nail. He looks stoned as hell, man, and creepy grin. But our point is, when you get accused by 4 different girls and you go in front of the judge, I hate to say,
what are you doing?
Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I'm not gonna say you guilty because of that, but at the end of the day, you making it look like you is. Like, come on.
You're more than likely guilty.
Yeah. You went from like 50-50 to like 80%. Like,
bruh, you guilty.
You went from 50% to he did that.
Oh, he did. Look at his face. Yeah, that was the first thing. Look at his face. He did it.
That's like because you in front of the judge. Like, nah.
I don't know. Where is that confidence coming from?
Like, nah.
Where is that confidence coming from?
I don't get it. It's sad. So, and like that's the thing. I read some of the cases. I didn't read the pee in the mouth, but I did read like he grabbed some girls' private parts. He did try to bite on shoulders, and there's some stuff going on Twitter right now of him just being drunk at clubs. And
he looks trash.
He's just like on stage with drunk girls, pouring drinks on people. He's being a wild boy. So at first, that's what I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I hate to say that, but when you're an actor, you try and do that because you feel like you know him and you feel like you watched him.
No.
But then you start to see this, and then you start to really realize that you're like, you know what? Let me get that actor bias out the way, that celebrityism out the way.
No,
he really probably looks like he did that. So,
bro,
it's sad. It's sad to me.
Come on, fam.
And even if you didn't do it, bro, like, why are you having that smirk on your face?
No,
like,
just walk. You can't defend. Like, there's nothing you can say.
That's like when R. Kelly got asked, "Do you like underage girls?" and he answered,
"How young?
How old you talking?
How young is underage?"
And the guy's like, "Women that are underage."
Oh my god!
So like, you can't. Yeah, like your lawyer is probably like Cuba Gooding's lawyer is probably looking at him like, "Yo, what?"
I told y'all get you off, but damn, come on, man.
Like he probably had a serious face the whole time on the way there, and all of a sudden he steps out and just
just getting weird. I mean, it's going for the cameras. I'm used to it. Waving.
Yeah, signing autographs. So
man,
it's bad. But look into the case. I mean, we got to bring it up because he's a prominent figure in hip hop and in hip hop movies, especially. But at the end of the day, like this is something that is prominent in our day and age with these celebrities getting these backlashes for.
Yeah, but more and more celebrities are happening. You know, we already had Cosby. We had Kevin Hart. They try to get Kevin Hart out of here.
Yeah. Speaking of brown people, they try to get Aziz. You know what I mean?
Who was proven innocent.
Yeah, that one was good, and he actually reflects on it on his stand-up in the very first bit of it.
Yeah.
Where he just really says like he didn't care that he was right or wrong. He just felt that somebody felt that way towards him, so he felt real bad about it. And I think that's a mature way to look at it, innocent or guilty. You know, but we bring it up because it's like you have to acknowledge the ones that are overtly guilty and just be like,
exactly.
This is why it's happening so much, because this is the time that they need to, you know, pay for their dues. So I'm not saying you want to defend them or call them innocent, but you always just want to give them benefit of the doubt. You know, innocent to proven guilty, I guess.
They hear everybody's side of the story.
Yeah, you gotta have both perspectives. That's the country we live in. I don't jump on sides, but when you go to the court smiling like that,
looking creepy as hell.
That's just like when Bill Cosby went to court and was like, "Hey."
Like he did a little lean back.
He did a little. I was like,
"What are you doing?"
So, first and foremost, don't do that if you're ever in court.
Just don't.
Second of all,
especially it's national TV. Come on.
Second of all, don't do some creepy, dumb stuff like this thinking it ain't gonna come back to you. Because even if you made Boys in the Hood, it will come back to you.
No amount of swinging and punching at the wall. No amount of crying.
Oh man, you're gonna be doing that in jail.
Yeah,
he's gonna be doing all of that.
He's gonna need to do all of that in jail because he ain't gonna be able to see nobody. How many people gonna be beating him down? You know what I mean?
Oh man, Ricky,
that's his jailmate right there.
Damn,
cellmate right there. What's up, Sally? Ricky.
Oh no. So I mean, we'll play this off. We'll follow the case. We'll see what happens. But
exactly. Of course, you can always tune in with us to make sure you get the follow up because we're gonna be cracking Joe.
We're gonna be roasting him. Especially
I'm gonna roast him
if he does his face again like that. I'm
telling you, he has to be going in there half baked.
Yeah, he has to be high. Like there's no way.
Nobody's face looks like that
unless you're like high from last night or something. He just put clear eyes in. Like that's all it is. Like yo. I promise everybody listening, just type in Cuba Gooding Jr. That's it. You would think there's other pictures of him. Type in Cuba Gooding Jr. God. Just his name and hit images. The first 6 pages are all his court pictures, and it's
he looks smirk. So garbage, bro.
His smirk. So, I mean, not shout out. I mean, rest in peace, maybe.
We don't know, but
we don't know. We'll find out. Stay tuned.
No more movies.
Yeah, no more movies for Cuba.
Yeah, exactly.
He wants to pull it to Tekashi.
He already got his Oscar. He's
straight. He's straight.
But yeah, man. Of course, you know. That happened, and I just want to get out the court system. There's been so much court topics that whole month.
We have to really, you know, be free.
But what we're going to talk about right now, we're going to talk about the young God, Pharrell. If you saw it was the GQ photo
and the GQ cover. The man was wearing a dress. He was wearing.
It was like a long jacket to me, man.
Long jacket dress looked very. I don't even know. It just looked like Pharrell, to be honest. Like,
but something that he would pull off.
Yeah, and like it looked like it fit. He's been rocking the blonde hair for a while. It was like a blonde kind of yellow long coat jacket, and it fit. So it was dope. He had a lot of interesting things to say in that GQ cover, and that's why he dressed that way. Just to touch on it, it really was about identifying culture and identity within that. And how
was it about gender identity?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just in terms of how. I think he said specifically he never like wanted specifically to wear a dress or anything like that, but he always did think that certain woman clothes looked better on him and felt better on him. He was like,
man, if it weren't for Young Thug, he wouldn't be doing this.
You
better give Young Thug a shout out, bro.
Yeah, well, I think Pharrell is definitely somebody who could be doing that. Thug is definitely it too. I don't think any of them copy from each other.
I'm just saying Thug was the first one really doing it out in the open. You know what I'm saying?
Pharrell's been very. Let's say the term is questionable for his looks.
But not
over time.
But he wasn't. Thug was the first one to really dress like that in the forefront. Pharrell really wasn't taking pictures like that.
Well,
besides the long ass Curious George hat, there wasn't really that much. Let's be real.
That was the dopest look. He didn't have that for a few years.
He did pull that hat off. For
years, bro. Like all colors, bro. All types of colors. Yeah, I mean, I guess here's the thing. You can't really have that argument correct because Thugger is in a bigger frontline picture than Pharrell. Even though Pharrell is famous and big for NERD and stuff, he's definitely still been behind the scenes a lot too. producer and chorus kind of guy. But let's just give them both their credit for it. I'll say Thug is definitely more feminine with his looks and definitely didn't give any types of F's anymore.
Yeah.
But give them both credit, and I'm not saying Pharrell's trying to capitalize on it, but he was just saying like, if you feel like you want to wear a dress, that's cool. I never specifically wanted to wear a dress or skirt, but he is saying like just enjoying women's clothing and embracing it. Yeah. And he did just want to kind of like, say how he wanted to just say like that's the new time that we need to live in. And I don't know, like I'm not saying I want to feel that way. Like I want to dress, in certain women's clothing too. But I mean, if you feel that way, that's cool. If you want to make a fashion statement, that's cool. Do what you want to do. I
really feel like that was just a statement piece, that jacket. But overall, it really wasn't. I'm looking at some of the photos. They're not really that bad. I mean, he just has a colorful trench coat jacket.
Yeah. No.
Honestly, I feel like it's more about being open to dressing more colorful, dressing
that too,
more fitted. You know what I mean? Which honestly, that's been the trend. Because remember, we came up in the baggy pants age.
We came up in the double XL T days.
It was tall T, you know what I'm saying? So this type of outfit wasn't really seen. The fitted pants, the loafers.
You're right.
There was very few people who could do that, But
right.
Today's style is more colorful. It's more fitted, like as far as shoes. But I really want to shout out his what he wrote about his definition of masculinity here.
Yeah.
I think the truest definition of masculinity is the essence of you that understands and respects that which isn't masculine. But if you ask me, when we talk about masculinity, it's also very racial, this conversation, because the dominant force of this planet right now is the older straight white male. And there is a particular portion of them that senses a tanning effect. They sense a feminizing effect. They sense a non-binary effect when it comes to gender. Which
it's powerful.
It's very powerful what he said. It's very true of what he said. And honestly, it's not even, I would even honestly say, it's not just challenging the old straight white male line, but it's also challenging the religious black church and I wouldn't say the black church, but the church religious line about what it means to be a man, which is important for people to challenge in today's day and age.
Well, yeah, you bring that up because I mean, let's be real. Especially in the black community, there is a lot of church culture, there is a lot of religion culture, and that's beautiful. But you're right, there is very much a stigma of masculinity, and not that masculinity is bad, but when you try and instruct it by saying like you can't dress a certain way or this way is a certain wrong, you give the wrong representation. That's where it starts to be bad. So I agree. I think he was touching on both. He went further on to talk about how it's like a tanning and a queering, and especially talking about how America is created by our founding fathers, not our founding mothers, not our founding mother and father. So he really did touch on that and try to get into like just the whole women's rights, and I love that. I really did respect everything he said. Even just with like Native Americans, like he really went to like a full thing in terms of like how that tanning and queering, like he really didn't like how that powerful white straight male is seeing that there is more culture bringing in, and that's like an attack on them. So it's powerful, and I get you. That's why he wore the dress, to have a statement. I think he's just very much using a platform that needs to be used correctly. Like he has that voice, he is that famous. Like he's on like The Voice or whatever, like those shows.
Yeah,
he's selling internationally. He always has. So like start making those statements when you have that energy, when you have that title. Do it. And
also, like we gotta keep in mind, he's over 40 years old.
Yeah, he's a grown ass man.
So like him being that age is different than as us, where I'm 30 is. It's different from me. It's different from a kid at 18, 19, 20. It's different from a kid at 15, 10, 12. At that age, he's able to see the world differently. So his statement on masculinity has obviously shifted.
Yeah.
But also he's also known who he is as far as even his shoe game back in the day, the ice cream shoes.
Yeah.
Always very colorful. Everything he does is really full of color or some style. Like he's like. He's always been an icon of that type of his vibe. So I really think Pharrell has done a great job. I feel like his article was great. I would not have worn that long jacket, but honestly, the other looks, like I'm looking at this houndstooth trench coat, bro. I wouldn't wear the knicker pants, but that jacket can get it, bro.
Yo, the green look he got is just straight green.
The leather jacket?
Yeah, leather jacket and green pants. That's
fire.
That's some Kanye vibes.
That's fire right there.
I like the chain he's rocking in it. It's kind of like a choker chain.
Yeah, but it has like different gemstones in it.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. That's still even crossing the bar. Like we come from long chains. You get what I'm saying? We come from like down to your, private parts.
Yeah,
like, so I mean, like, yeah, that's a choker chain, like what he's wearing. So I mean,
this white one where he's surrounded in around the flower vases.
Yeah, this one.
That's a fire outfit.
Yeah, Pharrell's always killing it like that. But yeah, I agree. Get the chance to read his article if you haven't. He talks a lot about everything we're talking about. Like, he touches so much more into it. Just what it means to be a minor, what it means for more women rights. The presidential election. One of the things I like that he talked about, just very vaguely and quickly, on like the transgender community. It's something that I feel too. He was just like, I really don't know much about it. And I'm paraphrasing here, but he was saying like it is crazy to think that like you're born a certain way and you feel a different way. Yeah. He's like, I feel like nobody is capable of understanding just that mental ness to go through. Yeah. So I feel like just taking a moment to acknowledge that's what we really need to do.
Well, I'll even say this. I feel me being a heterosexual, I can't remember the word for. I think cisgender, which means so. Cisgender male. I really feel like for me, for those people who are queer or transgender or whatever, I really feel like for me, I'm living my life. There's no reason, as life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness is in the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah,
and
beautiful.
There's no reason why we should be hindering them
absolutely
from pursuing the same thing just because they want to be something different. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Do I see? Is it my life's goal and struggle to jump in the boat with them? Not really all the time, because they had to fight their own battle.
Absolutely.
Also, it's my right and my thing. My life actually has something to give to them. Is give them the space to be who they are.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to say the right words. Pardon me for stuttering, but it's just as long as I can give them the agency to be who they are, as the world has given me the agency to be who I am, there's no problem with what they're doing.
No, absolutely. His
quote give me space
was exactly, he's like, I think about it, like what is happening to a transgender person? What are they going through? They feel like their body is not connected to their spirit. And what kind of toxic environment do we live in that they have to justify how they feel? He's like, that must feel incredibly insane. That's spiritual warfare. And I'm like, damn, that's exactly the mentality I have. I'm like, excuse me, not only is it hard for you to just live in this world where people are questioning you and wanting you to, justify who you are.
Yeah, tell us who you are.
Yeah, like,
why do you think this?
That's a toxic environment to live in. Like, we live in that just being, like you said, cis male gender. So, but imagine them like going through what they're going through internally and then externally having this environment. He's like spiritual warfare. That's a great example of it. Like, we talk about our mental health issues and how we fight our demons. That's spiritual warfare as well. So
every day, yeah.
I don't ever wish anybody to go through that. And I think that's what we just got to get back to, is understanding they're humans. We're all humans at the end of the day. We all go through these, but making it harder for somebody to be who they are, that's not the country.
It's not fair.
Yeah, that's not the life we're trying to live. That's not the world as human beings we should live in. But he literally said, on the surface, it sounds like a straight older white male world.
Big facts.
So I mean, just read that article, go back to it. It's a deeper conversation, but it's a conversation that has to be had.
Listen, Pharrell is Jaden Smith in the future.
Jaden Smith's gonna grow into Pharrell.
He's gonna mute into Pharrell.
Like, just mutate into him.
Yeah, he's like he literally. Will and Jada did not have the kid. They just broke off a piece of Pharrell.
And like, just stem cell research.
He just grew up into Jaden.
That would make sense. If Jaden doesn't age, then we know it's true.
Yeah, we know it's true. we know it's true. Jaden does not age, or he turns into Pharrell and never ages from there. Like, God damn it, Will.
What if
Scientology wins again?
Yeah, oh my God. You've been still with Tom Cruise too much, Will.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Keep in mind, look, Tom Cruise ain't aged either.
Very true. And he's doing
Will is aging gracefully. Jada ain't changed that much.
No, they both have aged. All three of them have aged amazingly. And Tom Cruise is also still doing his own stunts.
Hang off the side of planes.
In a movie called Mission Impossible 7.
Jack Reacher?
Like, yo, what?
Fighting, getting thrown into stuff, hanging off the side of mountains.
And all the time he's just smiling in between takes.
Flying helicopters.
Yeah, I'm be real, man. I need to hop on to Scientology, bro. What they got, bro? What kind of Kool-Aid they drink?
Well, whatever they drink, we need that.
I need that Kool-Aid.
We all need that. But yeah, man, once again, it's been Thursday Night School. Of course, you can tune in each and every Thursday right here on ValenciaCollegeRadio.com. And, of course, Thursday Night School on Spotify,
iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud.
Hit them again.
fans only.
Whoa.
Snapchat Premium.
Whoa.
Oh, that's just me. My bad.
You went off the deep end.
I'm just trying to get.
You went off the deep end.
Yo, it's $25 to subscribe, so and you get a whole month for it.
Look, it's free to subscribe on iTunes. It's free to subscribe on Spotify. And by the way, if you do subscribe to us on Spotify, iTunes, please share it. Please also rate us at hopefully 5 stars because we're a dope podcast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, we're dope. Humbly,
Please, sir.
5 stars.
But yeah, check us out on those. Check us out on Instagram, Thursday Night School, Thursday KNITE School. You could also search us on YouTube, Thursday Night School. You can catch me on all those platforms and Instagram as well. DJ Trini D. That's DJ TRINID. What about you?
They can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, and of course Twitter at DADON DJSPYDA. That of course is the Don DJ Spider. But once again, we want to tune out right now because it's the end of tonight, but beginning of the rest of the week.
Yes, it is.
It's Thursday Night School with your boy DJ Spider the Don, and my host DJ
Trini D. They call me Trini D. This has been Thursday Night School. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Good night.